You cancel her account?
Texting. We are back, America. Segment 2, IDD. For those of you who I don't disagree, the redoubtable one, the highly questioned one, Raw Dog, and Johnny Picks.
Johnny Picks.
That would be my brother-in-law from not so Jason, a very Jason mother, John McCosh. Y'all get it out. This is what happens when you hit Pipe Alonso.
Hey. Pipe Alonso came out swinging tonight. He signed.
He looks ready.
I mean, he's in spring training.
Based on what we've seen, small sample size.
Mid-season form.
Pipey is swinging tonight, too.
He didn't even use Pipey.
You haven't used Pipey?
No.
That was Pipe Alonso.
Pipe Alonso.
We're talking about
so Big Pipey is a play on Big Poppy.
Sure.
Right?
Oh, okay.
Big
So that's
Pipey
why
was
we
the ball.
Yeah.
Pipe Alonso, which is orange and blue. Is
right. Okay, that makes sense.
Pete
And
Alonso.
the little guy is Yoda.
The little guy's Yoda. Because a long time ago, he was green.
Yeah.
We've smoked him so much.
He smoked the color out of him.
Dark blue.
He's turned to the dark side, if we're being honest.
He is now a Sith.
But there it is, America. You thought it wasn't real, but it's real. We've got proof.
From Jedi to Sith.
And Yoda, of all people. The incorruptible one. He's like Batman. You can't corrupt him.
He did die and didn't have to come back, so I mean, it happened.
He did come back.
Yeah.
After dying.
A Jedi never speaks in absolutes.
That's right.
All right, so let's get to
Smoke
it.
bong you will. High you'll be. Anyway.
Forget everything you will.
But we are here to talk about Super Bowl 59, America. We are less than 48 hours away, I think, from kickoff. Eagles, Tinsley, a rematch of the Donnie and the Brook 2 years ago, 38-35. Came down to a call. A little questionable. And a little flame on the fire. In fact, that might have been what started this fire, if you think about that call. Because since then, it seems like they get every 50-50 call. But we'll get into that. Anyway, these two have given you their keys to victory. But you know who hasn't? Johnny Picks.
Johnny Picks.
So tell you what, before we make our picks, give us just one key for each team. So what's the key for Kansas City? We'll go with them first. If for them to win, what do they do Sunday night? Give me one thing.
Oh, my God. For Kansas City to win?
For Kansas City to win. Yeah, then you can do Philly.
Honestly, I just think that Kansas City just has to be Kansas City. I mean, they just know how to win. It's in their DNA. They got a great coach. I'm sure they're going to have a great game plan. They're going to pull out the right play at the right time. It's going to be irritating to watch, but,
Well, you know why it's irritating? It's funny you said that. Because, you know why it's irritating to watch? Because you and I have seen it before.
Yeah.
Okay? And it's like, how did those motherfuckers learn to do that?
Yeah.
We did. Well, probably because they took it from us. Because we did it to them before we won our 6th Super Bowl.
To get it done in winter time.
I will say this. I think they can afford to have Mahomes not go too crazy running to the outside and being exposed, because that could obviously be something that turns the game around. So if you keep Mahomes in the game, which is obviously likely, I think I'd call that my key.
For Kansas City, he's got to stay upright.
Yeah.
So not too many running plays.
Yeah.
Not too many wide running plays is what I gather.
But the tough thing is, the Eagles have those two fucking D tackles that push right up the middle.
Jalen Green there?
It's Jalen Carter and Davis, I think, is the other one.
These two are beasts.
Dude.
Yeah, they're beasts.
So I don't know where he's going to go, but that's those two guys.
No, but I agree with John in the sense that, he picked your spots with the running. Because he can't get hurt.
Well, last time they played, remember, they hurt him.
They did hurt him. Yeah,
he had the high ankle sprain coming in.
I think, and if you're Philadelphia,
and they hurt him at the end of the half.
Don't tell me they're not thinking take him out if you can.
Oh, yeah.
Because if they lose Mahomes, they're done. It's over.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And all it takes is one hit. So if you think Philly's not thinking that front four is. I'll tell you that right now. One of us, we take him out. We get a clean shot, take him out.
Don't you wish, though, that Kelsey was still on the Eagles and it'd be Kelsey on Kelsey?
Who does Jason Kelsey go for this, though? You know what I mean?
I'm so over Jason Kelsey. I'm glad he's
but he's got a root for his brother now, right?
Yeah.
He's not in the league.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no. Actually,
Right. See,
his wife is an Eagles fan.
Yeah, and he played.
So if he wants to sleep in the bed that night,
he lost the chance in the second one to KC.
I think he'll be happy for his brother if he wins.
I mean, family
But would he
first.
be mad if he lost?
Got to be that way.
No, I don't think he'd be mad.
He'd
He'd feel bad for his brother, but he'd be happy.
Yeah,
Dude, but Jason Kelsey, I don't know. I mean, he's a very likable guy until...
He just doesn't like him.
No, until...
He's a very likable guy.
If your name doesn't tell his...
Here's the thing. When he's in his element, I do like him a lot. When it's him and his brother on their podcast, they are great together.
Oh, yeah, they are.
That is a great... Yeah.
That's a good podcast.
But when Kelsey is like on ESPN on the panel with the other guys, and he's up there just acting like an Eagle fan. I don't know. It's something about it. It bothers me.
Fanboy broadcasting.
Because we're not.
I know he's a big fan. Yeah. Right.
There's something cool about that Hall of Fame guy comes back and he parties with them now.
Right. I think when you cross over into a broadcasting setting, it's kind of bush league to be a fan.
I agree.
You're saying he's having his cake.
That's the fanboy. That's the fanboy radio.
It's not just like, oh, those are my guys. It's like he's a fan.
Like Desmond Howard's never going to pick somebody over Michigan.
Like if the Giants win the Super Bowl,
Ever.
If the Giants win the Super Bowl,
you would never be biased for the
but if the thing
Mets, right?
It's like if the Giants win the Super Bowl and all of a sudden they cut to the locker room and Tommy's in the champagne with all the fucking guys.
Yeah,
so it's like,
I got my shirt off. And I'm like,
get that motherfucker from IDD, son of a bitch. But they're saying it in Italian. So anyway, because we are big in Belgium and Italy, trust me. So anyway,
I mean,
all right,
not really northern Italy.
No, it's more towards the boat.
Naples and below.
Yeah, I agree with that. So anyway, all right. So
I have
Mahomes has to be upright.
from
Give
Naples,
us.
but they didn't meet till they went to Brockton, which is in Massachusetts. Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, most of my family's from outside of Naples.
So you've given us all right. KC Mahomes has to stay healthy. What about give us one thing for the Eagles?
You did the real classic like sports radio.
I know.
KC's got to be KC.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's
Situational
a silly only because
it's not like I haven't seen that before, though.
they're so solid, Yeah. But in terms of the Eagles, I mean, I feel like for the Eagles to win, I hate to be talk radio again, but I mean, no turnovers, and you do have to take your chances strategically. I mean, I hate it when teams play to not lose.
Oh, that drives me up the wall.
I hate that too.
Playing not to lose.
And
so you're playing not to win.
And you gotta go for the points. I mean, you can't just settle for field goals. You gotta. I think a lot of teams are taking chances now on fourth down and just going for it, which is exciting. But you also have to do it. You're not gonna get behind on Mahomes and then hope to come back.
No.
So
okay, so Philly has to come out.
I hated all my answers, by the way, but
aggressive and take him.
That's how I feel, but I hate it.
Safe to say, I don't disagree.
He's saying throw haymakers, which I happen to agree with.
I'm going to talk about the Patriots and then these two Super Bowl teams right now still, because but yeah.
Yeah, all right. So Philly's got to be aggressive. You know what? It's no one has actually said that. They say run the ball.
Yeah.
You're saying fuck that, sling it
out
there. And you know what? Here's the thing about that though.
Especially first few plays.
But here's the thing about that. The last Super Bowl, they torched them in the air. He threw for 300-something yards and 4 touchdowns. They were a laser show, and I told they were right there. I don't disagree with that
they
either.
Expect him to throw. Really.
Well, what do you think if KC's going to do? They're going to try and stuff the box, so the pass is going to be there.
Yeah.
So what if they go, all right, fuck you, I got the whip, and go right down the field on him? That would be one of those
ages.
Yeah. 7 blocks, dummies, bang bang, like.
But I think KC would rather that.
Why?
Because Saquon Barkley.
If
Saquon Barkley's scoring 60-yard running touchdowns on them, the game's done.
I think he gets one. I think he's going to have one big run for a touchdown.
Tom,
they need to slow that offense down, not stop it.
Tom,
they can't give up those fucking big plays.
If you just said if what's his nuts is getting 60-yard runs, it's over.
Right.
Okay. Well, what do you think 4 60-yard touchdown passes is? It's the same fucking thing.
Well,
it is.
I didn't say
so either way, it would kill them.
Give up 60-yard touchdown.
Well, they'd rather have him go down the field. Like they'll score quickly.
Throw the ball.
If you look at the tape last time when they scored 35 on you and you had a fumble, it would have been more.
That was Jalen Hurts' best game ever.
They're a better team now, though.
He's not better.
I think he is.
When? He's never played that good again.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is.
He had 3 touchdowns in the NFC title game.
Okay, I mean, Washington shit themselves.
Okay, well.
That was his best
game. Washington shit themselves. He had nothing to do with
that. That was Jalen Hurts'
we wet ourselves the week before.
That was Jalen Hurts' best game as a pro, that Super Bowl. He has not been that same guy since then.
I think he was last week. He was that dude.
All of a sudden now?
He ran for 3 and threw for 2.
Yeah, that is pretty
That's kind of what he did. And it was the NFC title game against a team that was hot. I mean, Washington was hot. They were fucking on a roll. They bitch slapped them.
Did he blow his Loafie, though? Did he score too many times?
I hope so.
I don't know.
I hope he's coming in with the limp D. And he's just...
You just said the D was strong.
Well, I hope it's not.
Well, Mr. Contradiction, you're 2 for 2.
I didn't say Jalen Hurts gave us
No, you said he hasn't been the same since. I'm like, he's scored for you. Well, that's kind of the same.
Okay, so he had one big game, but he hasn't been good as he was that
I don't
season.
think he has to even be that good for them to beat them. He's just to be good. He'll be great.
Well,
Because I'll tell you now, if he's good, that means Saquon's also going to be good.
Yeah.
Trust me, if one gets going, one's going to feed the other.
Well,
trust me on that.
One thing about football that I love: 60 minutes. It's one game. It's not a series. You can just have a few things break, and all of a sudden
it's
you
literally
have
the hardest.
momentum. And
See, I submit that's the hardest championship to win because you only get one shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a 7-game series,
Even if you're superior, things start going against you.
usually
for
the cream comes to the top in a 7-game
The
series.
cream rises to the top.
the cream.
The cream.
Yes,
Remember.
it does.
The cream.
Especially when the Celtics are jerking themselves off. But check this out.
No, I'm trying to calm down. I'm in a good mood. You got to go back there.
You said
By
something.
the way, you were green tonight, too, you motherfucker.
It's my hoodie. What can I say? It's also Eagle Green. I can't stand it.
You got Mets
Anyway,
stuff.
I said Michigan State green, but continue.
that's better. That's better. I am Tom Izzo.
Last name
You are.
is our first name Tom.
Here's the thing. You said the other night, because I watched that episode with you too, when's the last time Saquon's been touched?
Yeah.
I want somebody, crown of the helmet, right in his face.
I think
if he gets knocked out early,
I will say, well, that could, that's just as bad a loss as Mahomes.
If you watch the game, like Saquon doesn't even get tackled.
I'm saying,
It's embarrassing.
The line has been so
It is embarrassing.
dominant. I'm like, and the thing is, they gave their numbers across the board. I forget what show it was on, but the Philadelphia Eagles line, this is the average. 6'6", 338 pounds.
Wow.
Insane.
Are you fucking 6'6", That's bigger than Richard Seymour.
Yeah.
Seymour was 6'6", 310. I'm like, so there's 5 of them. I'm like, you fucking break.
Now KC's D line is much bigger than Washington's. They have a big D line. Chris Jones is a behemoth.
I think their defense is underrated this year.
No, they're ranked in the top 5.
They're good.
And I said to you, I think
But I don't think a lot of people talk about them.
I think
You
they're
know
the
what I
best
mean? Even
defensive
though
team in the game.
It's all Mahomes.
I feel like they do. talk
Mahomes wasn't
about it.
good this year, though.
Right, but
He had his
still,
worst year.
But Mahomes and Reed still get the attention.
Yeah.
I know, but think about it. The AFC Championship game was the first time that team broke 30 points all season.
That's crazy.
That's 17, 18 fucking games.
They better hold Philly down. Though.
I'll tell you now, Philly gets up on these guys early. Philly could run them off the floor.
That'd be nice.
They have an offense that can do that.
I want to see that happen.
I mean, I would love to see that happen.
Ugh.
I would love it.
I hate the Eagles.
I hate them, but I hate KC more. I'm sick of hearing this
yeah,
crap.
Me too.
But anyway, all right. So that's all right. Philly's got to be aggressive. KC, Mahomes must remain upright. Okay, makes sense. So with that said, we'll go around the room. I'm going to ask you for a prediction. Oh wait, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Is that your prediction?
No, that's his conspiracy stuff.
Those are my notes. Oh yeah.
Okay, well,
We'll get to that. We'll get to
All
that
right.
because
All right, first,
I'll even do it with my pick. It's easy.
Okay. All right.
Super
so, John, give us a score, give us a champion, and give us an MVP.
Ooh. All right, I'm going to say 28 Eagles, 25 Chiefs.
Yeah, the Eagles are 28-25.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's going to be some going for two.
Well, you know what's funny?
Something's going to happen.
Well,
Someone's going to forget to carry the one.
Usually, the team with the best offensive line going in wins.
Yeah.
Usually.
Yeah.
So that's
Well, I
barring turnovers. That team usually.
I
does
remember Denver, Washington, and then Super Bowl. I don't know, Super Bowl 27, whatever it was. Elway. Bam!
Yeah.
80-yard pass, touchdown. You're like, oh my god! But then the announcer's like, but Washington's just got that huge line, and then they just
They ran them over. Remember that second quarter? 35 points in the second quarter.
I know. It was
it was
crazy.
7-0 Denver.
What was his name? Doug something.
Doug Williams.
Doug Williams, yeah.
He won the MVP, first African American player to win the Super Bowl MVP.
So I feel like you
And
just
starting
can't.
the Super Bowl. I
And a
think.
quarterback.
Yeah, first quarterback.
You can't argue sometimes when there's just that dominant.
That was one of the, as haymakers go.
Yeah.
People don't talk. That was maybe one of the greatest haymakers in NFL history.
Yeah.
That second quarter, 35 points.
Yeah.
They just took Denver. And went no. It
Yeah.
was just like oh man.
Yeah,
That was a-
That was like a 42-10 Super Bowl.
42-10,
too,
yeah.
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 Listen to this. It was 7-0 at the end of the first quarter,
I remember.
and all of a sudden the second quarter, Washington just went, all right, that's it.
Yep.
And they just kicked 35 points in one quarter. One fucking quarter. That's crazy.
You can-
I don't think the 07 Patriots did that in one quarter. And that's the best offense I've ever seen. I don't think they did it in one quarter. That was probably the haymaker of haymakers.
I agree. So the laws of physics that there's nothing. They're immutable.
Yeah.
So who's your MVP?
Who's the MVP?
All right. So the MVP, I think it's going to be Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
I mean,
well, he would have won it the last time.
Yeah.
He outplayed Mahomes the last time. People forget about how great he was that night.
Yeah. I mean, obviously Saquon is a candidate. I'm just going to make a call and see.
Well, you know what though? If they take one out, it's going to be the other guy that does it. Because I don't think they can stop both.
Right.
I don't think they can. They didn't stop him last time, and there was no Saquon Barkley. What makes me think they're going to stop him now?
Yeah.
Just saying. Anyway, Tom, score.
I hate this.
Team, give it MVP. Try to do it without fondling his balls while holding the goat's testicles on the other side.
What?
I don't know with that.
What does that mean?
I like making a prediction. While covering Mahomes' balls and fondling the goats on the testicles on the goat behind it. Because he's trying to be the goat? Never mind. You missed it.
Is the volume on?
The volume's on. Oh my God.
Okay, I missed that. Did anybody get
That went over. And the funny thing is, only 2 of us hit the fucking pipe. So, yeah.
Well, I think that's why it went over our heads, because you're in La La Land.
We're just on our way to Narnia.
You're making a prediction.
Okay.
We're just on the plane still.
Yeah, you're still trying to explain. No, what I was saying was, you're making a prediction. You're cupping at Patrick Mahomes' balls. You're cupping the goat's balls.
Those testicles, yeah. You're fondling trying to make a prediction like,
All right. Okay.
the fondling of these nuts tells me.
Man, I really just want to pick against the Eagles, because I think the Eagles are going to win, but I really just want to pick against them. Because
So wait a minute. All right.
I've said I think the Eagles are going to win.
So that's your prediction.
Well, hang on a second. I can talk myself out of it. Okay.
Yeah.
So
You talked to America.
They have your old running back, man.
So-
You can't root for them.
yeah, fuck that. So
He wanted to stay, though. That's their fault, not
know.
his.
yeah, he wanted to.
You're rooting for him.
He didn't want to stay. Anyway,
He would have stayed. You paid him $15 million.
okay, Saquon. Look, he made the right choice. He's about to win the Super Bowl. But here's the thing that gives me pause, because I want to say Philly's going to win and actually win handily. But last time, coming into that game, Philly had the better D-line, the better O-line, the better receivers, the better team, and they lost. So there is a chance that Kansas City does this again to them.
No, there's definitely
Of course
a
there's a
chance.
chance.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. To me, it's not. Listen, this is to me. It's
Who's your MVP?
yeah. Who's your MVP?
Oh, did you give us your score?
I haven't even told you who's going to win. Still waffling.
He's so wobbly.
Follow Patrick's testicles.
All right.
We'll follow the ghost. the side of these.
Oh, wow. Actually, Patrick,
Tell me.
Patrick may want to get that checked out. Little lump there.
Patrick.
Oh.
Feel a little lump. We don't want to get that checked out. All right. I don't know. What the fuck? We'll go Philly 42.
Ooh.
Well, they put up 35 last time
And,
with no Saquon.
KC 30.
Okay, I like
Okay.
that. That
And
actually makes a lot of sense.
just because Giants fans are going to get pissed on, Saquon will be the MVP.
If he says,
All
"I'd
right.
like to dedicate this to those fans in New York," then you can lose your shit.
Then I'll
If
tell
he-
him to fuck
if he
off.
wins the MVP.
He'll have 3 scores.
All right, do you want to go or you want me to go?
Just wrap me up. It's all good. You go. I'll
keep
go
going
after you.
clockwise.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're going
all right.
keep
So,
clockwise.
Everything from what I've heard, from what I've seen, and today really was interesting because today was on the networks was nut up day. This is where you're gonna make your pick, and now you got to stand by it. So I was shocked at how many professional players who predicted the Eagles, and most of them predicted them by more than one score. That was telling to me.
Like who?
The
Like
first
Ryan Clark
one,
and them?
Ryan Clark had 30-17.
Oh, wow.
The only guy that I saw that actually sided with them, no, and then he changed his mind. And originally, Dwayne Fox, what's his name? De'Aaron Fox, what's the guy who used to play football for the Ravens? He was a defensive back. He went to school, actually has a degree at MIT. Also, he's a wicked smart kid. Damian Foxworthy.
Foxworthy.
Foxworthy. Damian Foxworthy.
Yeah.
So he was the one guy who originally picked the Chiefs, but then he heard everything. Jeff Saturday goes, look, I keep saying it's the lines, and this is the line of it. And the Eagles got him in both spots. It's the Eagles. Everybody's pointing, and even Mike Greenberg, who always goes the other way to be contrarian, I'm hearing the same thing, and all the evidence points to Philly. And he's like, this is, and he's right. So, but. This official thing is real, and I told John this number. I don't know if I shared this with Tom, but in the last 11 playoff games that KC is in, they have 36 penalties. Their opponents have 66.
They're well disciplined.
That's 30. Even you don't believe it.
Well coached.
The Patriots were well coached. That fucking never. They didn't have that kind of a disparity.
I bet you.
I looked it up. They did. Okay.
What was it?
It wasn't that. It was like.
It was a disparity though.
Yeah, but not. It wasn't 30.
20.
No, I'd say it was
17.
No, I think it was 14, 13 or 14. Over 11 playoff games, is that a lot?
Well, inflation for penalties and that.
Inflation.
That works out.
3 every game.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Problem is
with
that
inflation, one penalty
starting
today.
The problem with that is starting with the last time these two teams met, they haven't had an offense. The offensive line hasn't had a holding call in 3 games. So
That's crazy.
Something here has to give.
So are you saying you think the referee advantage is going to push KC over the top here?
I'm saying at some point they have to stop giving them 50-50 calls and just let them decide it.
I know, but
Well, wouldn't common sense, the more this streak happens, at some point it's going to end. The longer it goes, the higher the odds are that it's going to end.
why?
Oh, we're talking because they won 17 one-score games in a row. That's
Okay, but if there's a conspiracy, why would you end it before the three-peat?
I'm not saying this is conspiracy. I'm saying what if the refs just say you decide it?
That would be so dumb.
Why?
So you did all that to get them to a three-peat.
Money is money. How
right.
it gets transferred is I don't know how, but there's many ways to do it.
Right, but my point is, if the
Doesn't
fix
take
is
much.
if the fix is in, why would you stop on the goal line? And
Well,
be like, you know what?
well,
now you guys got to earn it.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Do you know where the bets are overwhelmingly are right now for this thing? In Vegas?
On Kansas City?
No, on the Eagles.
Yeah.
Overwhelmingly on the Eagles.
Okay, so that is why.
So
if the
if
fix
you're
is in-
Vegas,
Vegas doesn't lose.
right?
Yeah.
So then
that means the refs will get it.
it.
That means the refs will get it. Yeah, I'm saying that's why I'm picking Kansas City.
No,
He is.
I like it. I like it.
That's why
All
I'm
right,
thinking Kansas City.
score.
I'm just saying it's going to be a shootout, just like the last time. It's going to be. Well, actually, it's not going to be as high as last time. I'd say it's going to be 34-31 Chiefs.
What was it last time?
It was 38-35 Chiefs.
Yeah, that was a.
So that was very high. So I think it's going to be.
34-31.
I think they're both
Who was
going to go the last. Who? He wishes. He's having second thoughts. Trust me. Anyway, so I look. And again, I am on record, and I've said this all along. Philly is the better team, but they're going to.
So you're high on Kansas City?
Yeah. No, I'm high on the refs. I'm high on the refs fucking the opponent over.
So is it the line judge that gets MVP?
I've said that the officiating crew should definitely get the trophy.
But
if they win.
it's obviously going to be Mahomes.
Look. Mahomes farts on the Philly.
Right.
Is that you? Close enough. Boom. Wait. And the lineman goes up. You shut up.
This ball is underinflated. Can you?
Shut up. Mahomes grabs it. I'll have him traded to a weather station above the Arctic Circle. That would be Mahomes. The lineman who busted ass. Hey, you say one word. Traded to a weather station above the Arctic Circle, motherfucker.
You'll be going to Siberia on vacation, you son of a bitch. All right, good pick, RJ. Log on.
This is easy, man. 30-24. KC, Patrick Mahomes MVP.
Oh, nice.
To be the man, you got to beat the man. And they got the refs on their side. Lots of other conspiracy theories as well.
Yeah, but those I just gave you statistical facts. 11 personal fouls.
That's a lot.
That's a disgusting disparity.
And
by the way, you know why?
Discipline.
By the way, you know why it keeps getting brought up? Because it's the most disgusting thing disparity they've ever seen.
And I think that's why a lot of you guys kind of picked similar, though, because you were like,
Detroit. I mean,
Casey's probably going to win, but I want Philly.
no, we think Philly should win. I'm saying the refs are
Should.
going to prevent it from happening.
Should. Yeah.
I don't think Philly's not going to wet themselves. They're going to get fucking screwed here when he's 50-50
I
goals.
want to elaborate on something that I talked about, a couple shows ago. We were talking about all the quarterbacks that went for their first time in a Super Bowl. If there was their first start, if they lost that start, whether they returned or not, they never won a Super Bowl after that, right? So I want to listen. Since Jim Kelly in '91, right? He lost that first one. He went back, but he never won.
He went back 3 times.
Man, that burns. Listen to this list, though.
You went back twice.
Listen to this list because there's an overwhelming amount.
A double bump.
Right? There's just an overwhelming amount. I mean, part of that's Brady, too. You know what I mean? Winning. But, and he won his first. So he was able to
He won
win.
his first 3.
These guys did not win their first. Stan Humphries never went back.
Who is that?
That was you remember who Stan Humphries was?
I know.
I remember the name.
Was he on?
No.
He was on San Diego, right?
He was. He
Yeah.
was San Diego quarterback in '95 when they got just train wrecked by a truck.
The Dion.
Boat race, as
Jerry
he
Rice.
says.
Steve Young through 6.
Neil O'Donnell lost his first, never went back. Drew Bledsoe, same.
Yeah.
Chris Chandler.
Drew won, though, as
Drew
the
go
backup.
Yeah, but he
After.
but he wasn't.
He lost
the
the first
starter.
time. He won the AFC title game for
He
him.
went up against Green Bay.
He won the starter.
96.
He wasn't starting.
Yeah.
No, but he's
Chris Chandler, Steve McNair.
Who's
we know
Chris
that.
Chandler?
Atlanta's.
Atlanta,
When
Chris
they had Jamal.
The Dirty Birds.
the Dirty Birds.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Dirty Birds.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that. It was
Jamal Anderson. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was that one, right? Yeah, that was,
He did
it was cool.
So you got Kerry Collins, Rich Gannon,
Right?
Yeah.
Jake Delhomme. Jake
Delhomme, and you got to.
Donovan McNabb.
Jake Delhomme, and you got to Delhomme. That's what it was.
Delhomme.
Delhomme.
Matt Hasselbeck. Rex Grossman.
Zavarian.
Wow.
Colin Kaepernick. Never went back.
Colin Kaepernick.
Colin Kaepernick, to be fair, never got another chance. He got screwed. That's bullshit.
Cam
Talk about
Newton.
getting bent over. That was bullshit.
Remember Dan Wilson had him in the Hall of Fame?
Now, Cam Newton's the guy that looked like he got a call in that Super Bowl right before to let him know that Denver was winning. You remember multiple times where he sat there and looked at the ball after he fumbled?
He was afraid
you
of
can
the ball.
Watch it. It's wild.
He
You're
was
like,
afraid of Von Miller.
He's talked about
I think
that.
Cam Newton got a call there. Matt Ryan never went back.
Cam Newton
Jimmy
was
Handsome never won.
No.
You know who Jimmy Handsome is, right?
Garoppolo.
Of course, exactly.
You mean porn star Jimmy?
Doesn't bode well for Joe Burrow, which his first one and lost.
Yikes.
Brock Purdy.
Does he really
Lost.
count as a great quarterback?
It's a starting
we're not talking
quarterback,
about
hasn't
great
it?
quarterbacks.
This is all
No,
I had.
but old Brock Purdy had become Brock.
Now
Brock Turdy.
He's
now there's
become
only
Brock Turdy.
Brock Turdy.
there's only 2 quarterbacks that
Talk
have
about
lost
loafs every
out of that whole list. There's only 2 quarterbacks that lost and got a chance to go back.
Really?
Jim Kelly.
Only 2?
Jim Kelly
And
Russell
Jalen
Wilson.
Hurts.
that lost the first one.
Oh, that's right. Russell Wilson won
That's
his
it?
first one.
That's it.
Jalen Hurts, wow.
Right?
This is his second
So,
chance.
And this is his second chance.
so this means
God.
you think Philly's going to win?
So now, there's only 3 quarterbacks all time in Super Bowl history. I saw it 59 years that have ever had lost their first and went back. It goes back years, but
Dan Marino is one of the most tragic stories.
yeah, but he never went back.
Rookie
Lost,
year.
but
Lost
if,
and just never got another
if
shot.
this trend goes back too, it's crazy.
John
Like I said,
Elway and Denver were a big
John Elway was one that actually had a chance. He went 3 times, then he went back
and one.
and won
2.
So he back to back too.
Back-to-back.
Great way to do it,
Great way to
right?
walk out.
Then the other 2. Any ideas? Throw out guesses. Old school.
Who did it?
Only 3 quarterbacks.
Otto Graham?
Elway's one. Nope.
Terry Bradshaw.
Nope. He won his first
He
one.
won his first one.
Yeah.
Are they famous?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Roger Staubach.
Nope. One of them is the reason I wore this sweatshirt tonight. Because it's not only the 40th anniversary of the last time they were in the Super Bowl with Dan
I
Marino.
don't know who that.
Greasy?
Very good.
was
Greasy's
Greasy,
the other guy. Yep. And then another one that'll be very appropriate for now, for this weekend, as a relation to this weekend.
Drew
the teams that are in this.
Joe Theismann? No.
No,
Oh, it wasn't Mark Rippon.
it's not real hard. Think of just any the most famous Kansas City quarterback. Obviously not
Len
Mahomes.
Dawson.
Len Dawson. So it was Dawson, Greasy, Elway. Only 3 quarterbacks
quite a
ever
list.
have lost
Their first.
their first and gone back
And
won. So
pretty awesome
That's
list.
kind of an interesting thing. Like I just started
Those are
looking
all
at this. I
Hall
was
of
like,
Famers
wow,
for
that's
a
wild.
reason.
Right.
And all 3 of them are Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
Well,
So I
what
look
were
at
their
I look at a
teams
real.
like?
It's a real specific thing, but
Well, this is because of them.
is Jalen Hurts going to be the guy that ends that?
But it's
Yes.
not about
Why
him.
are you saying it like that?
It's not
Yes.
about him. It's
You're
this.
saying it like he's a wet fart.
No, I mean,
Him?
It's the team, though. He's got a
Like,
great
no,
team.
he does.
That?
He does.
A
A lot of these guys had
Just
great
said he's a
teams.
wet
Think about the
fart.
Rams when they faced the Patriots. They were far better. Patriots won.
I don't know if they were far better. They had Tom Brady.
Yeah, by the way, the first.
But you remember, it wasn't his first. It was only
the
like
first time
half
they,
the season. That
yeah,
year,
but the
right?
first time
Yeah.
they played that year,
Yeah.
the Patriots lost to them 24-17 in a rainstorm. They were right there.
But I mean,
They
that's a
fumbled
great
going-
show on turf, though. I
I'm
mean,
saying, but they almost beat them the
Can I
first
say
time
one
they
thing
faced.
though?
Yeah.
Tom Brady took a nap
he did that Super Bowl.
before the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He just has that quality. Obviously, he was young.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's kind
He
of
had
hard.
no
It's
fear.
kind of hard to point to Tom Brady and be like,
Tom
"Oh,
Brady
did he
had
beat a team?"
nuts.
But
Tom Brady had balls and biggest jerk, man.
Mahomes has that trait. Mahomes has that trait. I'm not saying he's as good as Brady.
He lost to
He's got that.
twice.
He's got that. He's got
trait.
that winner trait. That
He
like
doesn't-
clutch winner rate
he's
when
not
everybody's
scared of
watching
the
trade.
moment.
Yeah.
He's never
No, he won't win.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. He
There'll
will
be no
not.
wedding from
no
him.
Loafies for
Patrick Mahomes does not need a diaper. Let's put it that way.
He's not unbeatable, but he's not going to be.
So anyway, that's kind of why. That's why I was leaning towards Kansas City. I was like, man, I just feel like
Yeah.
I don't know if Jalen Hurts is the guy. I mean, I think he's a good quarterback. I just don't know if he's the guy.
Philly can play-
That's a long
Here's the
streak.
You,
man.
you have the best bibliography of all of us.
Here's the
combined,
problem.
For sure.
Here's the
I
problem.
mean, you did the research. I mean,
Here's the problem.
Yeah, I was pretty wild. I mean, it's just you
I
you
was-
start diving in, you're like,
that's
wow.
even
that's
the odds in
crazy.
Vegas. What are you talking about? I never heard anyone say that.
What were the odds that the word bibliography was going to show up on IDD?
Hey, we don't.
About as crazy as when I said
I don't
philosophy
just.
bag.
I don't just pick the teams. I
No,
pick.
that's come out before.
I don't just pick the teams. I pick the etymologies.
Dago Donnie's.
Johnny Vicks.
That shit.
We haven't watched Donnie in a while.
So we got 2 KC, 2 Philly. I can dig it.
And let's be clear, we all think Philly's the better team on paper.
And look, I think America's team is Philly this time around. I mean,
that.
Nobody wants to see KC winning.
nobody wants to see
America-
KC.
You might be the only one.
I'm saying for this game, like who is America
You might be
really
the only one outside
overwhelmingly
of
rooting
Kansas
for?
City.
You think
Many
Kansas City?
people hate Philly fans.
For sure, for sure,
The
for
team,
sure.
but the team is likable.
Yeah, but it's
don't
not
forget-
about the team.
Yes, it is!
Well, it's not. The fans are obnoxious as fuck.
Not all-
I agree. Jalen Hurts,
Yeah.
likable. Saquon Barkley, likable.
AJ
Brown,
Brown,
Devontae
likable.
Devontae
Smith,
Smith, all nice
they're
guys.
likable.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. They're all nice guys.
Jason Kelsey was likable.
Keep
it- keep
you
this-
don't want to put him behind the wheel.
Keep this in mind, though. If Philly wins, a lot of those fans are going to die.
Which fans?
The Eagles fans. So I mean,
What, if Philly wins?
yeah.
They're gonna be climbing
They're
up
gonna do
poles
stupid
and
things and die. They'll be dying on YouTube like flies.
The number of celebratory murders.
An accidental death.
Celebratory suicides.
They put Vaseline on the fucking street poles in Philly.
Yeah.
So that people can't climb them.
No, celebratory suicide is,
Really?
Or, no, you know what it is? Celebratory
That's wild.
fatalities.
Right. Yeah. Fatality.
Fatality.
Not suicide.
He fucking did. They were trying to kill themselves.
They're not trying to kill
They're so
themselves.
fucking stupid.
Right.
Oh my God.
Celebratory accidents.
Yes.
They were accidents before the accident.
There's going to be
Man.
unplanned, rapid. What was it called there? Unplanned, rapid.
Death?
No, you know how they describe the rocket crashes now.
By the way,
know.
here's the other thing.
Wait a
Well,
minute.
well,
Unplanned,
explosions?
rapid, unplanned disassembly. There's going to be rapid, unplanned disassembly among the Eagles fans. 10% of them are going to be gone.
If they win.
If they win. If they lose, they're going to be cockroaches.
Yeah.
And they'll be back again.
Can you imagine the guy who has to
I don't think you're going to be happy either way. Either.
Can you?
Because I can see Philly fans type fans that be at the parade and be like, "Psh, I bet they don't fucking win next year.
No, dude. That is not Philly fans.
You know
Philly fans are always
imagine this-
negative.
They have been No, they're not, dude. They've been slobbing. No, they're delusional. They always think their team is going to win. They've been slobbing the knobs of these guys for years.
Slobbing the knobs.
I remember even Iverson was like, they boo us.
Did you think slobbing the knobs would come up?
I feel like Philly fans
Dude,
hate their
fucking
teams. They
who-
love their teams if they're good.
Nick,
But,
Nick, what Foles?
Yeah.
I mean, we're
his
talking
name-
testicles, so
he has a statue.
His name is Big Dick Nick, and he's forever loved. They love their
the
teams.
link. They had,
Dick Nick.
Carson Wentz was the. Remember he got hurt that year?
Yeah.
And then they got a statue of Foles and Peterson there. You've been to the games. There's a statue of them, and like Wentz was still the starter. I was like,
Wiener Schnitzel West.
that just was funny. He's still there. I'm sure it's still there.
You know what my favorite Eagles fans
fell out of favor.
clip I've ever seen? People are on the train. This guy is running down the platform Eagles fans, I guess, trying to get it. I don't know. He just hit a pole straight down. Train just keeps going. I'm like, that's what I think of when I think of Eagles fans.
Yeah.
Carson Wentz really fell out of favor with them fast.
Yeah. Well, he also
he went from beloved
he
to
the
throwing. They
Kansas
were
City
throwing
backup?
But he also let it be known that he was like a
pretty
right
sure.
guy too.
But he was so bad at the end. Like he
Yeah.
just flat out sucked. It's like,
Well, once
You thought we were going to be talking about Carson Wentz.
Their injury
he sucks
totally
so
hurt
bad.
his knee.
I know,
and
but
his movement was a big part of his success. You know, his ability to scramble.
he just nosedived.
Yeah, he did.
Totally.
Like what
I mean,
Donkey is doing. In
He has one of the best jobs in the world. He's Patrick Mahomes' backup. So he's just collecting
That'd be
rings,
cake.
dog.
I would love that.
That was like Scalabrini.
Hey, Scal's great, though.
Head trainer.
Hey, I love Scal.
Yeah, the unofficial trainer of the team. He spent the whole fucking year on a bike.
Scal's great.
If you watch the
Yeah. Oh,
on the end of the bench.
He was just sitting on the
Like a
mic.
dog.
But Scal is great, man. Hit on air.
Any minute he's gonna get the
He's outstanding. You ever listen to NBA radio?
Yeah.
Scal's great. Like, really hilarious to talk to.
He is a donkey, though. Like what kind of a?
He played for the Nets, too. He was part
He
of
was
the Nets
actually
trade.
good with the Nets. He actually put
Yeah,
good
yeah.
numbers.
Yeah.
But he was just that team was so deep. Like he was the 12th guy.
I know he's totally guy.
And every game I went to or saw on TV, which was all of them, that stationary the whole fucking game, and he's looking like at any moment he's going to get the call. Like they're going to need him.
Yeah. He's sitting on that bike.
They would be up 40 and they wouldn't get him off the station.
I know. I love Scalo. He's great, man.
He was useless.
I'm trying to find a
He got, how many rings he got? He got a ring. He got
one with us.
Then he left.
He went to the finals with Kidd, with the Nets.
Yeah.
He was on one of those teams, I think. So he got close one of
The
the
O2 squad, maybe?
Maybe. But
Yeah.
actually, he put up pretty decent numbers. Look at
Scal.
that scrub. God.
Looks like he's in one of those.
What a face!
I don't know what's worse.
He always reminded me of the dude that played Remy on.
That is a donkey.
Yeah.
That is the face of a donkey. Look at that.
Looks like Will.
Remember the Higher Learning or the movie Higher Learning?
Yeah, Remy.
Remy.
He reminds me of Remy.
Look
Yeah,
at the face.
man.
Look at that. That reeks of donkey.
Yeah, it
This is
does.
jackass. Look at that.
He kind of looks like
The cover of GQ right there.
yeah, Michael Rappaport a little bit. You know, he has that look to him.
This is a little better. He's got some fucking shoulders.
You got big guns.
God damn, he's a big motherfucker.
Well, he's fat there. Look at the rest of him. He's
not fat.
He's fat boy.
And they put Ainge's number on him. How disrespectful.
This is probably the best shape he was ever in.
Tub of goo. No, it wasn't. He was a scrub.
Ainge had that 80s bowl cut.
He's a scrub.
the weird thing.
man.
Playing in the NBA, he's a scrub.
Dude, he spent the whole year on a bike and he looked like that later. What the hell was he doing in the offseason?
He's not fat there.
Yes, he is.
Look at the definition in his shoulders.
I see a lot of round. Look at that. That's almost
It's a lot of late night pretzels right there.
That's a
No
lot,
round.
that's a lot of pizza.
Yeah, a lot of
pizza, a lot of beer.
I think he's in shape. Yeah. What's the
Look
thing
at
there?
that's
Yeah,
right there, right there, all that
It's the
visceral
jersey. It's
fat.
a loose jersey.
No, it's not loose.
It's just like you call Luca fat. Have you seen Luca?
Luka looks pretty good.
He looks great.
Yeah, I was like,
I call him a doughboy. He's in a jersey. I'm like, I'd kill for that.
it's like a modeling session at the
Easy
press
work
conference.
when you buy
Yeah.
a 3X.
He had,
and you're 2X.
He had Palinka in his leather. He had Luke in his sweater.
No,
and he had JJ Redick with his perfect haircut.
telling you.
I was like,
What is up?
It's a GQ lineup.
Who was the photographer? They're like, let's make this guy look as bad as we can. He's a white redhead playing in the NBA. Let's see how bad we can make him look.
God.
That picture, that's a good angle.
There's one of them on the stationary bike, I guarantee it.
I've been trying to find it.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is with the sky hook.
Well, probably because the cameramen are laughing so hard.
Oh my God.
I'm not taking a picture of that.
Scal.
He's a machine.
That idiot.
That's you should get that made into like a fathead. You put it on.
Oh, there he
Like
is,
it's fucking
champ.
Scal on his wall. Oh, Lost
Look at him making a face like he did something. It's like,
Hey, fuck it.
nobody rode that stationary bike
Yeah.
like me, motherfucker. I own that
Hey,
thing.
dude, he's
it.
the one that got them prepared in practice.
That's right.
Yeah, like all their
He was on the
laughter
scout
and
team.
joking around.
He's like Carson Wentz on the Kansas City Chiefs, just getting those guys
He was
ready.
never that good.
No, because
Carson Wentz was MVP caliber.
I'm saying this guy never was Scalabrini an all-star.
oh no.
No, he wasn't a starter. I mean,
But hey, He's a good locker room guy.
We call him Scab. We call him Scabberini.
Scabberini.
Scabberini's a scab. Anyway, I don't know how do we get on this?
I don't know.
Scalabrini?
Yeah, how do we get on this?
Oh, we're talking about Carson Wentz, maybe? Yeah, you
Okay.
were saying Wentz had the best job in sports.
We're talking about Philly fans.
Yeah.
Now, this is the great thing about this show. Even when you're stoned, we have the power.
See, it's so
bring it
easy
all
though when
back.
you're sober to go back.
Yeah, we figured it out pretty
That's
quick.
what's kind of disappointing. You know, it's like when you're high, it takes so much brain power to go like, you're just like,
And you sit there
hang
like-
on a second, I know we can find our way back.
Yeah.
We
Where are the breadcrumbs?
Yeah, we left breadcrumbs along the way. When you're sober, you're like, dumbass, we're just talking about the Eagles.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, it's crazy.
No, it happens often on the time.
Yeah.
It's half the show. We just try to go,
It's the backbone of the show.
We spend half the show going down that rabbit hole or getting there. Then we spend the other half of the show trying to get back out of it.
and that's how we plan out the episodes. We go, all right, this is what we're going to talk about. The next 20 minutes, we'll try to figure out how we made our way.
Yeah, how do we get to here? Pipey will tell us. Pipey will guide the way. We don't have a plan. The plan is Pipey or Yoda or fucking Pipe Alonso. And every one of them works every time. So
What else is there to talk about in this game? I'm looking for stuff on
What?
ESPN.
Will Kendrick Lamar do not like us?
Yeah.
At halftime, I think he has to.
Of course.
All right, I got a question for you guys. Death pool. When are the Kansas City Chiefs going to be forced to get rid of that giant Indian kettle drum thing the war drum that they?
I don't think they have to. I think their
have to.
local
Yeah, I think they
tribe
will.
supports them.
Yeah, in fact, I think
Like it's like the Seminoles
Redskins are going to
in
be the
Florida.
Redskins
They're like,
again.
no. We support the university.
The Redskins are going to be the Redskins again. That damn
be
petition's
great.
like 1 million people now. It's fucking crazy. They're
Yeah,
And did you see Aunt Jemima's come back too?
I saw that too.
Aunt Jemima
Yeah.
never should have left.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I loved Aunt Jemima.
Well, you know what happened? Her family's like, she was a hero.
She was a
and we
hero.
were all getting money. We want her back.
Yeah.
So they cut off the supply chain.
I mean, it's just pearls.
You
bacon company.
motherfuckers, she made you all famous. He cut off the family.
Oh my god.
That's such a fucking corporate America ass thing to do.
Well, corporate America is just
They're
afraid of
just
everything.
heartless
Yeah.
motherfuckers. They don't give a shit what you mean. You know what you can't make.
Hey, if
them
that
make-
syrup's good, they're buying it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, there was a fucking kickback on that. Like
That syrup
honestly.
is horrible for you.
It's terrible.
It tastes
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Since when has something
Buttermilk
bad for you
pancakes.
stopped you?
Actually, it's been stopping me a lot lately.
That's good. You're on a streak here.
This
the
discipline,
syrup
this
make you
disciplined Izzo is.
What?
Does the syrup make you
Of course it
Getting to like this guy.
Everything makes him fun.
He's saying water, air,
Fruit.
A
oxygen.
dandelion, he turned his toe into Harlem River.
All right, let's see what the NFL says are the 4 things to watch in the KC Chiefs.
Oh, they have
Oh, God.
4.
Did you do?
Well, we gave you 4.
You did NFL
We
or
gave you
Chat
4.
GPT?
NFL.com.
Well, let's see. We
Okay.
all gave 4 things to watch. Think about it. So let's see how close we
Yep.
are to what they say.
Okay.
Let's
See if anybody hit on any of these.
So you said help.
One.
Score more points.
Stopping Saquon Barkley. Okay,
We all.
most
All right,
obvious.
that's one. That's
Yeah,
one.
it is.
All right.
Yep.
Let's see how big.
It's like Family Feud about the
number 1 answer. Yeah. 2.
So it says, in his transformative first season with the Eagles, Saquon Barkley has failed to gain 111 yards from scrimmage 3 times. In how many games they played? 20?
They won
Or 19?
They're
Played 19, I think.
with the playoffs. They
Kansas City top 10 rush defense. You talked about that.
Yep.
All right, so that's the first one. 2, this is kind of similar to what you said about the Chiefs being the Chiefs. Mahomes, Kelsey magic must be in peak form.
That's kind of what you said.
That's kind of what you said.
See, it's
Not
that's
nice words,
2. That's 2. Hold on.
Hurts and Brown connection comes into focus.
Yeah, I said it's a
We
fast
said
start.
that. Fast
Yeah.
start. They could throw. Yeah, they could
To
throw it
open
over
up
the
to-
yard like they did the last time.
Yeah.
2 years ago, Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown had the Eagles flying high in the first half of the Super Bowl.
High keyword.
Whatever, LV2,
Yes.
whatever the fuck that is.
There.
Lose
Like
it to-
Narnia high.
57, motherfucker.
Okay.
Would it be 4 for 4?
And then 4, how can Chiefs help Mahomes out? The
I should
Chiefs,
say, how can the refs help
Chiefs have
Mahomes
had
out?
Yeah, I was going to do the same thing. Like, what?
the Chiefs have had to forge together a run game this season with the early season injury to Pacheco, throwing a significant wrench into their plans. He's since returned, but Kareem Hunt, not to be confused with his late brother Mike, Mike Hunt.
That was from Porky's
Kareem Hunt's brother Mike is a
Mike, Mike.
largely has been the first running back.
God, that was so bad.
So they're saying they need to. They need
It's
to
like
run.
half the town, boy.
Well, yeah, I think they. I mean, I was saying about that Mahomes.
Oh, God.
They have to call some running plays for Mahomes, not like to the outside like he was saying. I think just some like straight delays, like RPOs, to keep.
We shall see.
Yeah, just to keep that Philly defense
great.
off balance.
So how do the
That's
Chiefs
that.
aid their field position and give their offense a boost against a strong Eagles front, led by Jalen Carter and Zach Bond?
Boom.
We talked about that too.
Okay.
They did that to you on
Great job, NFL.com.
Yeah.
I know, right?
4 idiots had the same thing.
4 complete imbeciles. 2 of them stop. Like one of them drunk.
You know what? Should we draft an invoice and send it to him? So we want $500,000. We want.
We like our freaking money.
Stop watching our fucking show and stealing our shit, asshole.
I love it.
Did I tell you my idea for a company?
No, but
All
this
we
part
do
is
is billing.
We haven't even.
We just send
we
out
haven't even
bills, mostly to
put
like the
this up on
government
the
stuff.
web yet.
I know.
They probably will.
Yeah.
Oh my
Like
god.
20 years later, you get hit with a fraud
Yeah,
check.
put it on tonight.
Put that on
years.
for 40 hours when you posted.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, God. And yet you're telling them they watched your show. That's the best part.
Oh
of all.
shit! Sky Moore is doubtful.
He's been gone all year though.
Yeah, where the hell has he
I
been
don't think
going?
that's gonna matter.
I know, it was
Yeah, a guy named DeAndre
Hopkins. It was a joke.
Oh, that was like scale joke.
But Sky Moore did catch a touchdown pass in the last Super Bowl, didn't he?
I don't remember.
Did he?
I think he did. He on one of those little like. Remember when they ran
He was a
that
rookie
play?
last year. You're right.
Remember
2
when-
years ago.
2 years.
2 years? He's already been 3 years.
He said he caught a Super Bowl, a touchdown in the Super Bowl.
I think he did.
Wait, did he?
You know what? You're gonna have to Google that, sir.
Did Sky?
This is-
Yeah.
By the way-
Chat GPT.
By the way, if he's right, this is call of the night.
Is it really?
It would be, yeah. If you call that, who the fuck remembers that shit?
It was on that play. Remember where the Eagles switched and they ended up coming right back to the guy in the flat?
No.
Patrick Mahomes throws a 4-yard touchdown to wide open receiver Sky Moore.
Patrick
bitch.
Mahomes? Oh, he was on the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Well, Patrick Mahomes throws touchdowns to me and you. What the fuck does that matter?
I just said he caught a touchdown. You said it was going to be the call of the night. Now you're acting like it's double.
No, it is. I'm just
So he's out. He's not gonna play.
And then you go like, whoa, we caught a touchdown with Patrick Mahomes. Well, who the fuck has it?
No.
Hopkins will get one.
No,
you
I'm
know,
saying
they got
this-
plenty of Hollywood.
Kansas City
Oh, my
Chiefs
God.
quarterback Patrick Mahomes throws a 4-yard touchdown to wide open receiver Sky Moore. This is in Super Bowl 47.
So he's not
on that play I was
he's
talking
not,
about.
Oh, he can't play tomorrow?
No, he's doubtful,
He's down.
but he's a scab.
You know what I'd love to see? If it's a tie, you can optionally play pickleball instead.
That's almost as bad as what I just
I
said.
mean, at least they pulled me in. Maybe they could pull me in.
Although I don't know. I thought
Right? That's what I'm saying.
I thought it was pretty good.
I wouldn't.
Sorry, what were we trying to find out?
Is Sky Moore caught a touchdown
Okay.
pass?
For the Chiefs. I thought he was for the Eagles. I'm sorry.
No.
Okay. Chiefs. So the Chiefs are doomed.
Is
He
anyone,
had 1 catch for 4 yards and touchdown.
is anyone watching this?
He was a
this
promiscuous target.
RJ, is anyone
That's
watching
awesome.
this?
Let's put him out there. Nobody will cover him.
That's why I was joking when I said, "Oh my God, Sky Moore's out."
Oh my God, it's a lot of fun. RJ, is anyone watching this? Can you tell?
What?
No, this is a recording.
It's a recording.
Oh, you're not doing it live?
No, we have to.
No, whenever we do,
I thought it was live.
I mean, it is.
We're recording it.
Yeah. Live to tape.
Because it never looks edited.
It's not.
I know. That's what I'm
He
saying.
always says, "Oh, I gotta edit
Yeah,
this
right.
show."
That's what I'm saying. You know, editing means hitting upload.
I honestly didn't remember what we said because I'm stoned.
It never looks. I always see you guys doing fuck ups in the middle of it. I can tell it's not.
But that's what part of the show. Part of the show is the fuck up.
So RJ, you
You should just do it live.
No, the reason I say I edited is what I meant to say was because I'm stoned and I can't remember half what we talked
No,
about.
but when you
so I
do
have to
it
watch
live,
it again. I have to watch it again.
It tucks
Oh, that's right. I said that.
I said that's why I know how to title it because I don't remember because I'm
on the
stoned.
YouTube channel.
That's true.
There's like you
Love
have to
it.
click to find the live videos.
Got it all done though.
if you
He just puts the
tangle
video
with
up,
Big
it's
Pipe
like-
every time, this is what.
So it just
What happens, bro? I'm telling you.
after the live
I
is
am
over.
definitely landing on Narnia.
like what
So-
the hell are we talking about?
Like if you do it live.
I don't know.
it's also
It ended
gonna be
5
Super Bowl, you know.
Recording.
Yeah.
It ended like
Did we
5
already end
minutes.
it?
Recording,
We
like you
didn't
have to
segment
go
yet.
to the
No,
live video
what's it on my
section
timeline?
to see it.
Oh, 48.
Even after the live is over.
We usually
When the
an
live
hour
is
sometimes.
over is what I mean.
Especially if it's a
You know what I'm
Super Bowl
saying?
preview.
Like,
I mean,
almost like
absolutely.
it tucks it away.
Yeah.
As
All right,
opposed
you know what?
to just listing all of our
that.
videos.
Let's end on this. Even though we picked, you guys picked Philly, we picked KC. Give me, and we'll all do this, one play that happens, a bizarre play.
Jesus
The
Christ.
other team that we picked to lose, they win because of it. Like a run interception for a touchdown, or a fumble return for a touchdown, or a guy fucking flea flicker for an 80-yarder.
All right, but now we're going to do it in reverse order this time.
Yes.
So it's got to be
Because
some
I need time to think.
So
total weird play.
Well, I already know
I'm
mine.
not stoned, but damn it, I ain't time to think.
I know mine.
All right, good. Yeah, so you go first. So what is something Philly, like something wacky that you pick Casey, but this is how Philly wins this wacky play. Give me a play, something stupid. Call it like
This is how they win.
This will be this wacky play happens. This is how they win.
And it doesn't matter when it happens in the game. It doesn't have to be. So, like, I'm going to say
This one play.
one play would be like a half last pass Hail Mary for a touchdown before halftime.
Halftime. Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So,
that's a game
so
plan.
you're saying
So-
Eagles would do that?
Eagles would do that.
Yeah,
I could see them doing that because Hurt's got an arm. If
Yeah,
they
he
could be
can
back
throw
at the
it.
40-yard line, but he can get it there.
Yeah. All right. So,
Right?
yeah, like
So
a Hail
that's-
So I
Mary
could see
and a half.
something wacky like that happening
then
for
half.
them
And then the Eagles end up winning because
Because of that.
because of that. And then on the
Yeah.
other side for Kansas City,
No.
one.
You're doing,
we're going
for
to
the,
do Philly
You're
first?
just the opposite.
you're
of
doing
what
for
you
the opposite team you picked.
Yeah. So I'm.
Oh, got it. Okay, yeah. So then
So-
that's it. Okay.
So all right. So that's a good one actually.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
one. That makes sense.
Now I wanna hear these Kansas City ones.
I know. I got to pick.
I know you gotta do yours first,
I got
though.
to do. Yeah, I got to do Philly. A scenario where Philly wins. It's not Philly wins on an interception return for a touchdown. Mahomes throws a pick six,
No.
To end the game.
and that's how.
Well, that would be sexy.
The game's like tied. They're going.
So it'd be kind of like the Peyton Manning.
For Philly fans, that would be
Peyton
romantic.
Manning
And again,
against the
it may not
would
be
be.
hold on.
Yes.
Let
Oh
me
my
get
God.
it.
And then Mahomes gets fired.
It may not be at the end of the game though.
Gets traded.
It may happen like in the third
this
quarter.
guy.
Turns the
Yeah,
game.
it turns the game. It may not happen at the end of the
Right,
game.
right.
Treat him like
He'll throw.
Just
That's
trade
how
him.
Philly wins. He'll throw a pick six.
Yeah.
And by the way, if that fucking happens, you're all gonna shit your pants.
Yeah.
You will.
I get-
If
Any of
this
this guys, I'm
happens.
like, no way.
Okay,
So how many that was a
So
good
this
call.
is my
Yeah,
That's a good call.
because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they
Whoa,
caught
like,
it.
what the fuck?
This
Yeah.
is my most desired hate watch outcome. Is that Eagles?
But you got to
Are-
for KC, right?
Right, but this is the mistake the Eagles are going to make.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So the Eagles have the ball.
They're up 3.
No,
No.
they're down. They're down like 4.
Okay.
They're on the 5-yard line.
Oh, they're going in.
Minute and a half left.
Oh, I know.
Hand off to
Saquon.
Saquon.
And he never fumbles.
And he fumbles.
And he never fumbles. That's a
Casey
great
gets the
one.
ball
That's a
back.
great one.
Did they return all the way for touchdown?
No, they just-
they're
Wouldn't they be better, though?
They're already out.
And
And then it's
All they gotta do is kneel on
And
it.
then it's game over.
But if they
Yeah.
went back for touchdown, it's over too.
And then I get to send any Eagles fan that taunted me a little video that says, "Once a giant, always a giant." Thank you, Saquon.
All right.
But wouldn't you want
you
to see
know-
the fat guy go rumbling, stumbling, dumb for like a 75-yard
I
touchdown?
mean, sure, that'd be good
And
too.
go, look, no, he fumbled, but this fat guy beats him.
The
The
best clip that someone made that you could pull out in that regard was the butt fumble, or the beast there.
The greatest
Jets.
play in NFL history, as far as I'm concerned.
Right?
The butt fumble.
Oh,
It's the
my
most
God.
humiliating
Wow.
fucking play.
Wow. I mean,
Ever.
if the Jets had ever done anything good, that would have come out. But they were so terrible for the next 2 decades, you never had to use it. You never had to use that. All right, here's I got mine. The classic guy with possession of the ball is down for Kansas City, but he's not down, and he walks a couple yards away. People just let him go, and then he runs. He scores a touchdown.
They think he's already down. So
Yep.
Oh, like they think he's already down,
Yeah.
but he gets
So he
up and
kinda
starts
walks
going,
up
and there's
to
no
get-
whistle.
He
He walks.
Yeah, that would be super
He walks
wild.
where he
But we've seen, but we've all
also
seen
win.
that.
That would be
Everybody's seen
funny.
that
Like,
play. Where
he's slime on the
like,
they don't hold the whistle.
So
you know?
like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a kickoff. They think he called fair catch, but he didn't.
Right,
And then
right.
He kind of walks.
Or he
by,
catches and he falls, but nobody touches him when he rolls to the ground, so he gets up and he takes a couple steps, and everybody kind of looks, and then he takes off.
He turns around.
I can totally see that. That's good.
and then he gets a
right?
15-yard penalty. The refs are so
Yeah,
sad.
that's unsportsmanlike. That's after the play.
However, it's the Eagles that
Wait a
win the
minute.
game
Is it,
still.
what if it's not?
Yeah, right.
I just don't look
What if he
at
flips
Yeah,
him
yeah.
off before
And
he goes
Eagles
in the
here.
end zone?
Oh,
Would that
man.
be the best
That would
if it
suck.
was?
All right,
Because
so
that guy
now,
really
so now that we've done that,
That's a good one. I like that one.
Right?
so now that we've done that,
Those are all good calls.
let's go
Yeah.
around. Let's go around and do a trophy Loafie.
Oh.
Okay?
Who's
Who's going to lay the biggest trophy?
Who's going to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory?
This could be from either team. Doesn't matter who you picked. If you had to predict one trophy, because this would be a trophy Loafie, the ultimate Lombardi Loafie.
Okay.
Okay.
A Lombardi
This is
Loafie.
not just any trophy.
Right,
Loafie.
we're going
this
Lombardi
is a
Loafie.
Lombardi Loafie because the Loafie costs you the Lombardi.
Okay.
A Lombardi Loafie.
Okay.
So yeah, this
You
is
know
for
what
the team
Loafie
that's
is?
losing.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you shit your pants.
Yeah.
A loaf just shoots
Wet the
out.
bed.
Yeah, it's going to be Kelsey.
Ooh.
Ooh,
What,
he thinks
in
it'd be
what way?
Kelsey.
Drop
Oh,
pass?
my God, I would
he's
wish
gonna-
for that like the.
He's going to
hope to God it'd be him.
turn
Him and then Taylor
too
Thompson.
soon without securing the ball to do his little maneuver,
Drop
miss
pass.
the catch, and that's going to be it.
Okay, drop that maybe on a 4th down or something like that.
Yeah.
No. The better one is, you know how he likes to throw? He likes to make up those laterals in the middle of a run.
So
He
he takes
throws
it
it to
off.
the wrong team and they go.
Yeah. Knock it out.
That's a trophy Loafie.
That would be the ultimate trophy, Loafie. That would be, if Travis Kelce ever did that, I could die in peace.
And then he has to date Britney Spears because
Taylor leaves.
Taylor leaves him.
and writes a new album about it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a Sirianni Loafie.
A Sirianni
Oh, there's plenty of
Lombardi
those.
Loafie.
He's capable of many.
But,
of
like,
those. He could give you variety.
He's had a good year though.
He's had the best team.
So what kind of Loafie could he have? A timeout issue at the end?
Yes.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a very good one.
How many teams mismanage their timeouts, right? It's
A
just
lot.
Like,
I mean, an ultimate one is if they went into overtime and he took the wind and not the ball. There's a line. There's a layout. Right.
It's a dome.
Yeah.
That's true.
No, but I'm saying, but I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like, he defers, right? He defers, right? That's what I mean.
First to Mahomes.
We're in a dome.
Oh, the Lions did do that, by the way.
So that'll be my
In a playoff game.
In a dome.
Not in a dome.
Okay,
No,
right.
So that'll
I
be
believe it was
my-
against the Eagles.
Yeah.
That'll be my
He's the
Lombardi
one who did
Loafie
the-
is Sirianni fucks up the clock at the end.
Okay.
You know.
And loses the game because of it.
Yeah, Lombardi Loafie. The ultimate Loafie.
That's a steamy one.
Yeah. I mean when you get handed
Wait, does it have to be the team that we?
no, it could be any loaf.
Any loaf from any side.
Can I just say on that, like the
So we've got a
the whole
KC
timeout thing at the end, calling or not calling? My favorite one, of course, I'm a Patriots fan, against Seattle when Belichick did not call a timeout. And Carroll's on the other sideline thinking,
Carroll
well, he's
loves
obviously going to
himself.
call a timeout, and then he doesn't. And then the clock's running down, and Carroll's like, oh my God, we have to go. And then they lose the Super Bowl because Belichick didn't call a timeout. So it was almost like the opposite. It was like taking a Loafie and shoving it back in, and you win.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't even.
That was a terrible analogy.
Oh,
why am I invited here today?
He's
Supposed to come out. It's not supposed to go in there.
No, I think
This is, to be fair,
That was a great.
this is your first experience with a Loafie?
No, there's nothing wrong with that. It wasn't that Belichick pulled the Loafie back in.
No.
His tactics forced
Right.
Carroll.
That's what I mean. I was trying
Carroll to
to.
make a Loafie.
Yeah.
I tried to get too fancy with my analogies
Yeah,
there, you know, but yeah.
No, I mean the
But
Loafie's
Car-
complex. Yeah,
Because Carroll was looking at the clock, expecting. Yeah, no, it's complex,
The
right?
description had nothing to do with that, though. That was the best part about it. Well, you go, yeah, but around the way I'm saying the same thing. You are. No.
no, yeah, it was.
No, he wasn't.
I mean, no. The only thing he said wrong was that Belichick stuffed the Loafie back in.
That's what I took from.
You saved the Loafie, is what I'm trying to
Stuffed
say.
the Loafie back up in your ass, and then
Belichick actually clinched the
Yeah,
cheeks.
right. Yeah.
He kept it inside.
Exactly.
It was on its way out. He said, "No, Carroll, loaf spot."
So he stonewalled the Loafie.
I mean, when you think about that, that was
He did. He stonewalled the. He stonewalled the
He
Loafie.
pinched it.
He didn't pinch it. He stonewalled.
He put a fucking cork in that.
Put a
asshole.
cork in.
All right, so
he grabbed a bat.
all right, come on. What's
Is
your?
this got to be on like the last drive?
Oh yeah.
I mean, anytime during the game.
It's a major mistake that cost him the game. So
Yeah.
it would likely be latter half, but
Okay.
sometimes a big mistake
Hey,
happens
you
early on.
said so. Who said Kelce?
Me.
Because he hates
That's
Kelsey.
a good one. Damn it! You stole my thunder. That's a good one. I agree with you.
You got to pick a different one.
I know.
You don't disagree with
That
that.
would. I do not disagree with you either.
No, he agrees.
I agree that I don't disagree. I do. I mean, I disagree with that sometimes. Has it become a
Well,
problem?
look, I mean,
yeah, it does.
Could it happen? Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Do I think it's going to happen? Maybe.
But
But in the grand scheme of
does it
things,
drag us down? Yeah, it does. It does. I mean, but is it part of? Is it part of the show?
classic
Yeah.
Brett Favre?
Yeah, the Brett Favre.
Brett Favre press conference every year in the last 4 years.
I never realized he did this until he told me. So I went and looked at him. He's pulling his ass, and then I looked at him like, holy fuck.
He's like, look, do I think I could play another 2 years? Sure. Could my body hold up, though? I don't know. Do I still love the game? Of course I do.
Yeah.
He's like, why are you interviewing yourself?
Like, now more than before can ask him the questions. He must ask himself 8 questions.
That's awesome. I remember that.
So we're good here? All right, guys. What the fuck? Oh my God. I watched one of those. I pissed myself. I'm like, oh my fucking God.
right.
Every time he brings it up, though, I'm like, we're stones. I'm like, he's just saying it because he's stoned. No, he wasn't wrong. It was like, when I saw that, I was like, and Becky, it was funny because I had it on down here, and I'm in the, I was laughing so fucking hard. Becky was on the phone. She had to hang up. She goes, what the fuck are you laughing at?
Would I regret it if I hung it up right now? Maybe I would.
That was funny.
But do I have more in me? I do. I really do.
All right, come on, Loafie.
I mean,
Lombardi Loaf.
Lombardi Loafie.
Who's got the Lombardi Loaf spot?
shit.
You could do another Kelsey one if you want.
No, I cannot do that. That's literally him throwing the fucking lateral to the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Well, he said drop pass.
Yeah.
If you want to say lateral.
Well, what's a drop pass? Does he fall? So he falls?
No, he's saying he turns his head before he actually.
So it's an easy one and he drops it.
And it's like, it's a big play.
Not
Like what
necessarily easy,
what's
but
his nuts did for fucking Baltimore.
he's worried. He's worried
like
about.
that.
He's worried about his next move before he completes
He's
the
running
run.
out before he
That's an example of a Lombardi Loafie. Andrews?
No, that was a frozen loaf. That was an absolute frozen loaf. He sat right on it, too.
Dude, the ball. First in his hands, then it landed in the bread basket.
I mean, technically,
he slides
it was-
into the end zone. Nobody touched him. He just dropped.
So that was.
Oh man.
That was a Lombardi Loafie.
No, that was a.
It cost him a Lombardi.
No, it was a Lamar Hunt Loafie. It
was an AFC champ? Oh.
So
It
was
wasn't a
trophy.
championship,
It was.
though.
Yeah, it was.
Lamar Hunt it was the divisional round.
Oh, so then yeah, it's not even close to a Lombardi. It's just a trophy loaf. Not even a trophy loaf.
He ended their season.
It was a frozen loaf. We said it. It was in the snow. It's a snowy loaf. It's a frozen loaf. Come on, what is yours?
It cost him a fucking championship.
No, it's not the game. You got to be in the game.
In the Super Bowl?
A trophy loafie happens in a game where a trophy is won.
But that prevented the trophy Loafie from happening.
it's just not a trophy.
Or a trophy. A trophy from happening. Is that not a trophy Loafie?
No, the trophy loafie happens
The Lombardi Loafie has to happen in the Super
in
Bowl.
the Super Bowl. A trophy
Yeah.
loafie has to happen in a game that the winner gets a trophy.
So it's not
Right,
So-
not Lombardi
so-
Loafie. No, I know the difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's got to be in the Super Bowl. It's got to be like
Yeah.
ultimate.
But a trophy loafie could be in the
I got two. I got two. that
Have
could
you
be
seen a
about.
worse Loafie other than maybe the butt fumble than that?
Then Andrews dropped
Yeah.
the ball, of course.
Easier than that?
Scott Norwood,
That was 48 yards. That wasn't a chip shot.
that was a Lombardi loafie.
That was 48 yards away.
Lombardi Loafie.
If it was 20 yards away, you'd say
Matt
that.
Ryan, Darren Quinn, absolute Lombardi loafie.
Oh my God! Yes.
Yes. 28-3.
That game was
I don't
phenomenal.
care. I don't care if there's 25 Tom Brady's on the other
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
That's a fucking loafie.
That defense
Yeah.
would have no chance. They're all fat and slow. It's
All right, come on. What is your Lombardi loafie?
You know, Blank there, he was leaving to go down to the locker room, and by the time he got down to the locker room, things had started to turn. He's like, "What? Are you kidding me?"
Oh, Arthur.
He's ready to go down with the champagne. You know,
My Lombardi
Then
Loafie
wham.
would be the coach for the Eagles.
Sirianni.
Sirianni. I can see him, whether it's he calls the wrong play against the wrong coverage, or it's, he blows all his timeouts before the half is over and then he needs him to just kick it and bet. He's going to do something. He can do something just like, where the fuck? Like Matt Patricia type
So we're both Sirianni then.
Sirianni, but yeah, for different reasons, all right? I'm saying he's gonna fuck this up.
I'd say he's going to mismanage the clock.
yeah.
That's the same. It's like right on those lines. I can't use that. It's
Right.
different.
Come on, man.
No,
Get your own
that's-
Loafie.
I forget. I'll decide what Loafie.
This will be my Loafie, and I'll love it.
I'll tell you what Loafie I fuck. You understand me?
Get your hands off my Loafie.
Get your
My turn.
get your disgusting, filthy hands off my Loafie.
It's my turn.
Wash your hands before you touch my Loafie.
I got this. I was trying to hold it.
That's it.
There he goes.
That's it right there. Saquon pisses himself.
There it is. Legitimately pisses on himself. And he has to like leave the game.
He wets himself and he fumbles the ball. The Chiefs running for a touchdown. And you
would be a
see,
trophy
by the
Loafie.
way, you see the stain.
Thanks.
It's a Lombardi wedding.
It's a total. Oh, it's,
It
it's
is.
a Lombardi Loafie.
It's a Lombardi Loafie. It's a Loafie.
It's a moist Loafie because
Like
he's
you can
wetting
see
too.
the stain come through the pants,
Disgusting.
and he's wearing dark colored pants. What the hell is that?
Oh my god.
That's a Lombardi Loafie.
That's a Lombardi
That's
Loafie.
a Lombardi Loafie right there. What the hell is that?
Man.
What did you eat?
Right. Oh my god. But the worst thing in the world going into the locker room, a guy probably feel like shit. 'Cause I think a lot of these Loafies have to actually make the players feel like they should get traded or dropped. You know what I mean? Like, it's so egregious.
It
like
is.
it's that's
Like
bad.
Henderson.
Yes.
So here's my
We gotta go.
Lombardi
What
Loafie.
was RJ's?
What was it?
Sirianni, clock
Sirianni.
No, he's the clock man.
I know. You gotta do.
Mine was Saquon.
Oh, Saquon actually wetting
Wets
himself.
himself and fumbles.
Like for real pissing himself.
He actually
Handfully.
wets himself.
So the Loafie is moist. I understand.
He actually wets himself.
Okay.
And because he
All
wets
right.
him, he fumbles the ball and they pick it up run for a touchdown.
Okay.
When he gets up, all you see is
All
a
right.
stain. Like, oh my God, he wet himself.
I got the perfect Loafie scenario.
Literally fucking wet himself.
All right, Eagles are up by 2.
Oh my God.
There's an egregious call for Kansas City.
Oh, jeez.
They manage the clock
You mean
perfectly.
you know why I paid a
They
standard?
get all the way
I picked
down
him to win.
to the 27-yard line. They're down by 2, and Harrison Butker shanks it.
Ooh.
They do everything right. He's getting ready to win it.
Butker.
He shanks it,
That's
and
actually
Philly
pretty
walks
good.
off the field.
That's actually pretty good.
Can you imagine? He
that's
would
a lot
feel
of
like
In
the
a
worst.
dome, too.
He'd feel like the worst
you
person
can't
of
shake-
all time.
Was it the laces? Was it the laces?
No, it wasn't a 27
No,
yard.
no,
It's got to be like a real close.
Yeah, this is a
like,
48
shot.
yard. He barely missed it.
Well, could it be the hold? The laces the wrong way?
It could be Ray Finkel-esque.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter what it is.
Finkled.
He gets Ray
He
Finkel.
gets Ray Finkel. Laces
Wait,
up
hey,
on
he's
the
wearing a
finger.
Dolphins. Right up the
He's
ass.
wearing a
And I
Dolphins
am wearing a
jersey.
Dolphins shirt. A lot of Dolphins references
Ray
today.
Finkel was a
Fucking
Dolphin.
Ray Finkel was a Dolphin.
And I didn't even put that together because I'm high.
Fucking
But
this is the conspiracy of all conspiracies.
Laces were out.
think about it. I mean, if he shakes
They were
it
in.
It was all that
on a
dick kick,
27-yarder to win it,
That's really good.
Mahomes,
Dyson Connery and
I mean, can touch the third ring.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's jump out of your window tough.
Because-
the night off the 20th floor.
Because Mahomes did everything
What if he
that
misses an extra
had
point?
to do, and then it's not his fault.
Yeah, no, it's
but
got to
he
be
still-
like a
but
game
he still
winner.
loses
Like
it.
this is
Yeah.
easy.
No, but I'm saying,
Oh, that's a really good one.
what if they're down 6, they score the tutty,
and he misses
Butker
it.
shanks the extra point?
And then they go down and they go down and kick the field goal. Oh yeah, get a goal. Fuck.
Oh, God.
There is no
But there's
experience.
still a way you could say, well, we could have kicked that extra point, took the lead, and they still could have gone down and kicked the
Sure,
field goal.
yeah.
So there's still, but it's got to be like walk off type shit.
Walk
See,
off.
to me,
Where
there's
you loaf it and it's
the walk
fucking.
off Lombardi Loafie would be.
Oh, that
you
straight
really-
Ray Finkled.
Are you really walking?
Well, you're kind of doing the penguin because you got the
Yeah,
loaf.
if you got the low,
You know
like
when you've ever-
if-
Nobody would talk to you,
if
bro.
you've ever dropped a
and they'd
loaf
all
in
try,
advance,
and they could all
The
try to
loaf is
console you,
better.
but you'll just get
see
upset.
the
So,
pattern
Tom,
of
That's a
Their
stretch of it.
consolation would be
Well,
a reminder
you
of it,
don't
you know?
you don't want to sit on anything because you'll squish it. But if you've ever loafed in your pants, and I'm not talking about a shirt, I'm talking about
A loaf.
I'm talking about
Like at least, yeah.
when all of a sudden, like you can't take a full step.
Because it'll break off
So
and
you
drive
just
down your
kinda
pants.
You just kind of like, oh,
Yeah, fuck.
You're not bending your knees.
Yeah.
You're just kind of.
Not that I've ever experienced that.
No, I've done third grade is the last time I did it. And that's late. Believe me, that's late.
It sounded like Thursday.
No, but that's how vivid the memory is. The memory is so vivid, it is like it happened Thursday.
Oh my God.
But yeah, you're not taking wide steps. You're just no bent knees, just.
The Ray Finkel Loafie.
Oh man, with the confetti coming
That happened,
down,
bro.
the confetti
Oh, my
coming down,
God.
you got the loaf in your pocket.
I feel like shit for years and longer.
The first question.
That's called the literal Lombardi Loafie. The triple L.
Yes.
The first question I have for our audience is: did you write that down?
All this happens.
That's that there. When someone asks you what is a Lombardi Loafie,
That's
is
it.
the answer.
That's it.
That's it.
Especially in the white football pants.
That's the answer. I told you they see it. They see it.
all of a sudden it's just a bulge. Fuck is that? You really do look like Ray Finkel.
That just popped up with
Mr. Wiki. I found Mr. Wiki. That's why Roger Podactor's dead.
That just popped up on DraftKings.
That would be a good thing to add to like prop bets.
Yeah.
You know how they have
Yeah.
like, oh, who
has the loaf?
like,
Ray Finkel.
who's the biggest? Who's gonna have the loaf?
You know what would be a great prop
Yeah.
bet? Who pulls the next Joe Namath on the sidelines? Hammered on
tries to kiss
camera,
her.
tries to kiss her, and the girl's like, "Oh, thank you, Joe, for trying to accost me." You know?
Susie, you look good tonight.
I just want to kiss you, he said.
God.
That was great.
Twice.
Awesome.
Did he do it twice?
Yes.
Yeah. He was fucking wasted. I loved every minute of it. I was like, I love Joe Namath.
I was like, yeah.
It was almost his.
I feel bad for him though because he wasn't scripted.
That was almost
to do
as
that.
good.
He was his day off. He's drinking. You know.
That and Brett Musburger going nuts at the Alabama game where he's like, whoa, when he was talking about that chick in the crowd.
Oh, what's his name?
It was like
AJ McGarrett's
girlfriend
Miss-
like,
Miss
she's like
Alabama.
Miss Alabama.
Yeah, she's so
she is super fine.
Catherine.
And he couldn't even stand
Oh
up.
man, not McPhee, Catherine.
McPherson? No.
He tried to stand up.
Yeah,
almost
Catherine
took the whole
McPherson maybe or
table.
something like that. Yeah.
She
you're
was
right.
gorgeous.
Oh my
How
god.
about Ditka farted on air?
Ditka got fired on air.
No, farted on air.
Oh, did
In the studio. Yeah, you guys didn't hear that? Yeah,
That's awesome.
Like 2 years ago.
We'll find this.
It was a It was a shotgun report, and he tried to deny it. He's like, no, it was you. It happened.
Wait.
Mike Ditka farts on Monday Night Countdown.
I can't believe you guys put it in the mic.
I will.
Susie, I was from Philly, but they got rid of me, so I'm going with the Giants.
Hey, he's in the lead. He's in the lead. He's on the lead more wobbles.
Hold on. The same thing happened every time I fart.
Oh my god.
But they got rid of me, so
That's so great.
Giants.
I can't believe you guys ever saw that.
Oh man, I never saw that.
That's amazing. I've never seen that.
And then the denial afterwards. Don't deny it. It's obvious.
The cover-up's always worse. Let's look up.
Serious ass. He just blew it out.
Famous farts. Did you hear about Watergate?
The world is watching you. Yeah, 10 million people didn't just hear that.
Oh my
I
god.
looked up famous farts.
Oh God.
Trying to see if there are any other good ones.
Man,
You know, I
man,
saw.
we're way off the tracks. We're on famous farts.
Wait.
We started.
This is it.
Wait, no, this is it. This is it.
Drop that. Who's going to take it?
Who's the one? Give us the name of the celebrity who's going to let one him at the Super Bowl.
Jason Kelsey. Easy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jason
yeah.
Kelsey's farting.
What are the odds if he doesn't?
Oh, it's
What were the line in Vegas?
he doesn't fart.
Yeah.
Those are bad odds.
9 to 1. You know?
That's Jason Kelsey goes through all you can eat buffet. Oh, he has to let one rip.
And then you get some guy with a big beck gives him a bowl of chili before the game.
Side of Brussels sprouts and just
farts on
blasting
Monday
all
Night
damn
Countdown.
game. Oh my god.
Just pulls out a fucking ladle of fucking shit and dumps it at people. The guy behind him is going,
Susie, I was from Philly, but they got rid of me, so I'm going with the Giants. See, the
I
Giants.
love that whole league too. Like he just totally
That's so great. That was just a few years ago.
Yeah.
Ditka doesn't look that bad. He was starting to look old. But
That was.
nobody's as bad as like when they bring Lou Holtz on.
Oh God, he's too
old. Man.
Yeah, he's too.
I can't even understand. Look, Lee Corso is
Behind every prediction,
They need to let him go too.
Yesteryear.
He got retired.
No, Corso did.
Corso's got retired too.
Yeah, I mean, you feel bad.
Yeah.
It's all he's got left, the poor bastard.
I know, but let him be around the show. Maybe come in for a second, but not like make predictions and stuff. Coach
I just did.
You did. But unlike Dicka, you didn't deny it.
No, I never did.
The denial was absolutely incredible. It really was.
Was it on camera?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if we can find that.
I can't remember if it was a follow-up interview. Someone was mentioned it, but I'm like,
Ditka
dude,
denies fart.
yeah.
Even though the whole world fucking heard it.
That's fantastic. That is just fantastic.
This is hilarious.
I didn't say someone didn't
AI
fart.
gives me the overview. In 2015, Mike Ditka
10 years ago.
denied farting on live TV.
I love it.
Ditka denied that he was responsible for the loud fart that appeared to come from him during the show. He said, "It wasn't me. One day I'll be happy if I can leave a fart." What?
What does that even mean?
No clue.
You did leave a fart.
Fartgate.
Fartgate. That's fantastic.
Here's a video on the Northeast Sports Network in Boston.
Liberty Mutual is all
Sorry,
she talks
folks,
about
I
since
don't
we
have
saved hundreds
the
by bundling our home and auto insurance.
Video.
Subscription to YouTube.
Hey, kid.
He looks all distraught.
Here's what we know. Yeah. Here's what we know.
That's what we know.
Mike Ditka. Probably
Other four idiots laughing about
Mike Jacob.
probable than not. Mike Ditka farted on Monday Night Countdown on Monday night. He's since denied it.
Yep.
He's come out and there's the old,
Here's what we know.
whoever denied it supplied it apparently.
That's great.
He says that's
so
not
great.
the case. What do you believe in Fartgate?
You know, this is a tough one because having watched the video, it sounds to me like somebody just like put a nice fart track over it to the point where it might even be I don't even know if this fart's authentic. It seems like it's machine driven.
Do we need to watch it?
Machine driven.
All right.
That was organic.
A machine running on Hormel chili.
Oh man.
Oh man.
All right, do we have any other topics we need to cover?
How do we follow up that?
I don't
Did
know.
you write all that down?
I mean, we've gone from Loafie to famous farts.
And denials.
To weddings.
Farting of denials.
Oh my
I
god.
mean, the whole world heard that.
Yeah.
That's the worst. That's the worst cover.
I felt it in Boston.
It doesn't mean
Traveled on the.
Who was it?
granite.
Fucking leprechaun sitting on your lap.
Oh my god.
Trousers.
It wasn't you. It was the woman under the table blowing you. Somebody did it.
I guess that's the way to end the Super Bowl show.
On a fart.
Famous farts.
On fart conspiracies.
I love it.
Fart conspiracy. Fartgate is
What a
real.
show.
Yeah.
Fartgate is real.
Look, we
thought it was a legend.
We cover the heavy hitting news.
We do.
Absolutely.
We're not going to let people get away with anything. Okay? We're real muckrakers.
Hey, nothing slips by this train track.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Right
This
now.
is top notch.
Except the Eagles fans,
Except Eagle. Yeah, no.
as he said,
Yeah, no.
running next to the train.
10% population cut down.
Did they win?
Yeah.
If they lose, he said they'll just die.
The Eagles winning the Super Bowl will be like
Get
COVID.
all the fire department and police dispatch now. I'm sending all different parts of the city. Just wait. Get on your radio and wait. Oh, God. that's
Don't wait. Just go now.
Just go now. Just go. It's just a question of where, not when.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. Anyway, that's our show for tonight because I don't really know where the fuck to go after something like that. But you guys enjoy the Super Bowl on Sunday rather. Thanks to our guests here, especially my brother-in-law John. Love the guy. Oh, I'm sorry,
Johnny Picks.
Johnny
Picks.
Got a new nickname. And congratulations
good
again to
picks
my boy Tommy, who's got Pete Alonso still in that. So until next week, we'll be back probably Monday, Tuesday, me and him, to recap the Super Bowl and cry or be happy, whoever wins. It's been his kind of year, too. Man. Talk about fucking this motherfucker. I mean, talk about horseshoe. He can't loaf for the size of the horseshoe up his ass. Fucking, it would be just his to cap off his year with a KC win. So anyway.
Hope so.
But we'll see you guys then. So for Johnny Picks, Law Dog, the
Yes, sir.
Redoubtable, the Quest One, you know the drill. Boys and girls, we love you. Stay loose.
Don't loaf yourself.
Stay loose and don't loaf. No loaf.